They're going up against Chickmit, a team that never stops grinding, never stops hustling, never stops scaling. And they're gonna be picking blue side.
So right now we are about to enter the draft of the first game here between Chickmit and ADV. Are you guys ready?
Yes, very much
Are you
ready.
guys ready?
Let's go.
Ready, hype, and of course, ecstatic for this matchup. Kasi, ito na eh.
Yeah.
It's the start
It's the big
of the
stage.
end.
Yes. And once again, game number 1, the drafting is starting. We saw the Aatrox band coming from Chickmit on the blue side and answered by Aurora band on the red side by Team Adventus. Next band dito ng Chickmit, Senna.
will
Okay.
stand out, okay. Interesting band on that Senna. And on the other side, we do have the Aurora still. Auto banned. We haven't seen Aurora even a single game yesterday. All games, Aurora was banned.
Permaban na kagad talaga yan.
I mean, we know how Aurora can really just disrupt our minds in the clashes and the
Oh,
damage.
Oh,
Even though despite the nerf, still tons of damage.
Yeah. Oh, yun.
Pinakatawa dito
Power
yung
spike
respect
niya,
nila.
Yeah.
Oh!
Eh, oh, diba?
They're giving
That
respect.
respect ban.
Dude, that says two things, right? One, Manila Anilam's Irele is so damn good, and two, it takes Chickmit needing it to be banned to counter it. They don't have a counter to the Irele. That's the meaning of it.
That speaks volumes.
Or sabi nila, pati bayan tayo ng fundamentals dito. Laruin natin lahat ng mga meta champions. Kasi for them to target ban Adventus, target Senna, target Irelia, sabi nila wala kayong mapupull off na mga pocket picks dito sa araw na to. Lalaruin natin ng tama ang Wild Rift, which is doon magaling ang side ng Chickmit. And right now, we saw a Zillion pick on the hands of Chickmit and answered by Severe.
And we've seen some clutch plays coming from Zillion from our series
Mighty Karma.
yesterday. And those revives that they have one goal. Yung papasok, put the Zillion out, and we can do it again.
I love seeing the Rise pick because it's one of the meta picks that we have seen constantly being banned as well and not being picked by any teams. And it being the choice now of Adventus says a lot. Like they're going for scaling. They picked Severe, they picked Rise. I think they're going to be picking up a Karma as well for the anti-engage. Now, Chickmit is responding with the Camille, with the Ezreal as well. Looks like single target takedowns are going to be the strategy here of Chickmit. We'll see kung ano ba ang i-respond dito ng oh!
We have not
Adventus
seen
with
a Bard yesterday.
Yeah.
And Bard yesterday was one of the most banned champions in our series, 2 series. And right now, we can see those clutch ults from Bard. And I'm pretty excited because we are on the pro scene right now. At the biggest stage of Showdowns Pilipinas. And pretty sure they know and the timing is going to be key for this Bard to make a huge impression with our game.
Oh yeah, so much respect on the bottom laner of Adventus, and Adventus responding with a lot of respect towards Helios and Timelapse as well. His Lee Sin is one of the traumatizing experiences of AC Fatal Boys yesterday, right?
Yeah.
His performance was wild in that game number 1.
Yeah,
that Adventus doesn't want any.
Umabot nga sa punta na wala silang CC or pang-engage. Si Lee Sin lang mismo with time-lapse.
Yeah.
And nung nakuha niya yung first blood doon sa top side, naalala ko pa yun eh. Very vivid pa.
Diba?
Yung kay Jax,
Oo.
na-overstep lang ng konti, tapos na-close out na niya kagad yung kill. And from then on, nag-snowball na kagad sila in the hands of, with the rotation and aggressiveness dito ni Timelapse. Yeah, and ito na. Second pick phase on the side of Adventus.
Maybe the Jarvan.
Oh, Jarvan.
J4.
Speaking of Jarvan, it has been
intentions.
picked up.
Two-time MVP on the Jarvan with his amazing performance. One in game number 3, I think. 2. And then his Jarvan in game number 5 was also astonishing. So setups andyan na, may frontline na sila. Damage, well, there is in the late game. But early game, I think that's one of the problems that we might have.
Lysandra also, did we see Alessandra? I don't
Nope.
think so, right? So many meta picks on our game 1, which we really gonna make things really interesting. And I think Coach Rek, it is another action-packed game.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure. Kasi very aggressive itong Adventus eh. And with Chickmit playing by the book, no? Ready sila sa kung ano man ang i-pull off dito na side ng Adventus.
Love the Z.
Yeah.
Z pick.
And Z pick dito.
It's like a secondary Lee Sin, right? Except without the Dragon's Rage. Like,
Yeah,
or
push back.
no crowd control, rather. But,
But Yone has been picked up here from the side of ADV.
It's interesting because I believe we have seen the Yone only once, and
Once.
that's the match of Adventus versus HPT, game number 5. But for Chickmit, man, this is the thing about Chickmit, because they are the champion of Wild Rift Split 1, and they only had like one series prior to this one in the road to Smash, and it was like 3-0. Very little information is there for Chickmit. Kasi lahat panalo nila, lahat sweep,
Yeah.
lahat duro. Ang hirap makahanap ng butas sa kanila. And now they're showing even a different angle of approach towards this game against Adventus. I think respect is being given. It wasn't demanded, but it was given willingly by Chickmit. They're paying respect towards ADV. They're gonna take this seriously. Sabi nga nila sa interview, let's give a wonderful and exciting game for the fans of Wild Rift. And I think they're gonna do it here in game number 1.
And we see the lineups for both teams already. So what do you guys think of the lineups for Chickmit and ADV? Coach Rek, what's your insights?
Well, for me, I think properly planned yung draft dito na side ng Chickmit. No? Kasi as we can see, they opt to choose or go in the direction of like picking itong mga members ng side ng ADV. Kasi most of the, I mean, the style or the identity of ADV is very aggressive. So
Yeah,
basically,
aggression.
hindi sila nag-group up as 5 agad-agad. Ang nangyayari is, nag-iikot si Intentions kasama si Agnes as well as si Manila. Manila kasi nasa side lanes lang eh. No? But basically, Intentions, Scorn, and Agnes, sila yung umiikot agad-agad. And once na meron sila makita ng mga members dito ng opposing team, chika agad. Parang gano'n na nangyayari. So basically, hindi team fight yung hinahanap nila. Kaya ang Chickmit, ang ginawa nila is gumamit sila ng mga champions na very mobile. As you can see, they have Camille,
Almost
Zed.
all has dash.
Yeah, exactly. And also, these are the champions na kaya mag-burst out ng or mas favorable para sa kanila na makalaban yung 2v2, 3v3,
Yeah.
no? And I think yun yung parang plano nila dito. They have the hard CC, they have the single target damage, and yun yung gusto nila counter and i-cut yung rotations dito sa side ng ADV.
There's a thing as well that I've noticed. Every single time we see time-lapse on a very aggressive assassin-based champion like Lee Sin, Zed, Rox always picks up the Zillion.
Yeah.
Diba?
I mean, it's gonna be the right play to do it though.
So yeah.
Para kapag meron silang pangsugot, burst na kaagad, tapos kung ka-counterplay sila, i-try i 1-for-1, it won't be a 1-for-1.
Offensive and defensive at the same time. No? So once again guys, this is game number 1 ng ating Grand Final Series. This is a best of 5. No, Chicken versus Adventus. Pero ito,
Very aggressive kaagad dito sila Jade. Medyo delikado na nga, especially with the damage of Rox. Natin by Tactical, it's gonna be taken down! First blood by Adventus as they push forth in the bot lane.
The aggression speaks in the early minutes. But actually, below 1 minute was already being shown here by ADV on that aggression that they play on.
They
Yeah.
didn't even flinch, man.
yeah, because they know that they are winning the level 1 trade here. And then, nag-all-in sila dito. Very confident ang ADV. Hindi nga umatras kahit konti. They know na
No second
panalo
thoughts.
sila. And that is first blood on the hands of ADV.
Oh, man. Chickmit and ADV, they're gonna be giving us a blast of a series. Game number 1, first minute pa lang, sobrang magandang bakbakan na kagad nakita natin sa may bottom lane. Make sure to share the live stream. And of course, give us your opinions. Who do you think is gonna be winning here in this game number 1? Will it be Chickmit or ADV?
Yes. Checkmate or ADV. Man, first minute pa lang. Pinakita na kagad natin kung ano i-expect natin.
May hesitation too.
Yeah.
Tuloy sila dun eh.
Exactly. Sa scored right now, pumunta lang dun sa top side ng map to give priority dito kay Manila Anilam para mag-cash out. No? And also prevent the plays na pwedeng gawin dito ng side ng Chickmate. So 2-minute mark tayo guys. 1-0 ang score natin in favor of ADV. And a gold lead, almost 500 lang. Pero that is very huge on the side of ADV.
Oh yeah, especially if you give gold to Jade, right? Jade is just gonna be accelerated in his scaling. He very usually takes a bit of time to load up and have significant damage in team fights. Because of that early kill, parang laking tulong na din yon. Or even though it's just like 300, 500, especially with the CS na na-crash sila sa tower dito ng Chickmit. Okay na din yun eh. Any goal that you can get, especially against Chickmit, is worthy.
Doon magbibuild up si Yun. Kasi yung gold experience and also yung level. No? So, as we can see dito, level 5 na sila. Pero if you look at the experience dito ni Tactical as well as ni Rox, ang layo pa nila mag-level dive dito. This time, meron silang ultimate.
Oh,
Tower
you're
dive.
right.
Oh, they want to go in. The realm warp into the temper pain into the tower. Rock's gonna be there. Just alone, trying to steal them. It's not gonna be enough. Another kill by ADV, but Lissandra is actually going into the bottom lane. Manila being dove by Tante. Can actually stay alive. The mortal steals a little bit too late. So it's essentially just gonna be a 1-for-1.
Man, that was, we have both action on top and bottom side. ADV is just really on point right here at the early stage of the game. And good engage. If you saw the Rise out, they were prepared even for the tower dive.
Yeah.
No hesitation again coming from ADV.
They recognize that advantage. All of them are level 5, while level 4 lang itong dalawang members dito ng Chickmeat. And they took advantage of that. And they got rewarded for that kill. Once again, going to Rise, and also syempre they managed to like dodge yung kill potential dito ng Lissandra. Unfortunately, syempre doon sa top side, nakagawa rin ng play itong side ng Chickmeat. Pero still, the win is the win.
Tante on his Camille, man. It's one of his signature champions and one of his famous champions as well, being used not only in the competitive scene, but mostly on his streams as well. International players or viewers always watch his live streams whenever he picks Camille. Ganun siya kagaling. They are taking notes all the time.
Yes, sir. So 4-minute mark tayo, guys. 2-1 ang kill score. Gold lead kanina nagwa 1K na, pero this time medyo nakakabawi ulit ang side ng Chickmeat. Nakita na tayo dito, guys, ng lane swap. All of our ADCs and supports are going in the mid part of the map in preparation for the neutral objective, which is coming in the 6-minute mark. And also, syempre, to secure this Cutler, which is a really huge impact kapag dating sa team fight. No? That, the move speed as well as yung
The vision. Yeah. So good secure, they're coming from the side of ATG, but a little bit of action here from the top. Again, many people are expecting a really good match between Manila and Tante, and from the interviews we had earlier, I think it's going to be really good so far, and yeah, let's see what happens here.
Huwag natin kalimutan, guys, no? Ang draft dito na side ng Chickmeat is more on picking the members of ADV before they
One
set
by one.
up. Yeah, before they set up yung sa neutral objective. So they have to find those picks for them to be able to win the team fight. Kasi once na magkapag-group up itong ADV, just imagine, yun Fate Seal, Cataclysm, di ba? And Rise, the TPS, as well as itong CKT natin, medyo mahirapan sila.
Saka mahirap din makasugod dito sa Chickmeat, even though pag naka-group up in Chickmeat and ADV, because they have the Lissandra, they have the Zillion as well. So much crowd control, anti-engage tools are available, and counter-engage tools, especially coming from the Lissandra, are available in Chickmeat. In Adventus, they can't really step in forward as a group. Some has to be in the backline, the Rise and Severe and the Bard included. Top lane,
I think we have some plans in top lane.
tatlo, nandito. Dante, again, they mentioned, right? Manila Anana mentioned that he is a defensive player, and he definitely is. He wants to play impact the game, not really by shining, but just really outperforming his Baron lane and slowly get more and more lead in the laning phase.
Yeah. 5-minute mark, 5 seconds, magsipa ng ating first neutral objective, and as we can see on the minimap, Zed, the jungler on the side of Chickmeat, is on the red part of the map, meaning mas priority nila itong Dragon, and same goes with ADV. Attention.
Both teams will focus on this one.
Diretso kaagad kay time-lapse. They will not engage just yet. They're just looping off. The left part's going to be used by time-lapse to look at a bit of damage. Barrage is the response. And lots of damage actually onto the back line. Hexa going to be onto intention to still manage to stay alive. Dragon though is being started. And 2 kills already at the side of Chickmeat. As Adventus look at the flee, look at the back away. Tante is going to chase them. Jade already being chunked out as well. That's 3 kills by Chickmeat. And the Dragon should be for free as well.
So I've seen the play from Chickmeat on there. So they were kind of feeding the water for the first few seconds of that Dragon fight, but they kept themselves composed and limit their mistakes, and pretty good flash from Chickmeat there.
Actually, pinorse nila dito ang side ng Adventus na magkamali. Kasi, as we remember, di ba? Pinakita na sa ating kahapon yan intentions, no? The Z versus J4. And same thing din ang nangyari. Pagkakita niya kay Zed, engage kagad, trying to jump down yung HP nito. Gawin na magmakunat siya.
There's another one.
Pero may,
Rockside River, Rocks low in HP, Manila as well. Adventus literally again. And the revive is just there. The temper fade. No, never mind. The realm one actually allows some of them to stay alive. But 2 members fall down, and Tactical already going with a right march The march into the mid lane
He wants it.
is
so-
farming aura, man.
I mean, they were the first blood in the early seconds of the game, but right now they are turning the tides, turning the tables, and hey, they're saying we went 3-0 yesterday. We are not someone to mess with.
Nakakita nila.
We're seeing a different side of Tactical.
man.
This is new. Usually it's just a chill player, just
Very launch
plays. Ganun. Now they're heating up. They're spicing it up, man.
Yeah, and also the way he answered the questions from the interviewer. Diba? Parang we asked him if enough na ba yung skills dito na sa'yo ng AD, pero yung sagot niya, straight up eh.
Straight up.
Hindi.
No.
No. No, so parang meron siguro tayong di nalalaman dito sa matchup na to. And yeah, grabe, sobrang ganda ng laban natin. 8-minute mark tayo guys, 6-2. Eto na oh!
Agnes, Temper Fate gonna be used defensively to give away for Agnes to be able to back away. Tante taking a bit of damage attention as well. It's low in HP. As Tactical is just poking them. Timelapse looking for an opening to maybe go in. Nobody fully commits. Aventus gets saved for another day.
And 2-minute mark lang guys. 6K, 5K gold lead na kagad ang hinahawakan dito ng side ng Chickmate. 2 towers down and seems like masira na rin itong first outer tower sa bot lane. And this will balloon another gold on the hands of...
They're very unbothered. Very unbothered to the side of Chickmate, where they didn't really affect their mindset having the first blood and of course having the difficulty on the laning phase. But right now, if you see the bot side, it's ready to push.
Yeah.
Nakabawi agad.
And look at the gold lead na hinahawakan dito ng Chickmate. All of them. 2,000 gold lead, 1,500.
Almost 2,000 for Tactical despite being
First blood.
in the early game. Jade gonna be flashing away. Tante looking to isolate them once again. Rock slowing it down as well. As Temper Fate at least delays some time for that death, but it's still gonna be concluded. Tactical even meaning against them. Aventus cannot find any answers against Chickmate.
The timing though, we have to appreciate that timing coming from Tonte, waiting for the spell sheet to go off, and that was the right opportunity. Good play again from CKT Chickmate.
The feint, no? Akala dito ni Jade mag-extend ultimatum na, men, hindi, nilakaran lang niya sa harap.
It's all about the mind games.
Yeah.
Mind games intentions, trying to get into their faces, they immediately back out.
Yeah. And 10-minute mark tayo guys. 7-2 na ating kill score. And tinitrete na dito na side ng Chickmate. Yung mga second inner tower ng side ng Adventure. Seems like they'll be able to take those. Sabay-sabay nila ginagawa. Oh,
That's the thing about Chickmate, man. You give them an opportunity, they take it very far. They push top lane, they push mid lane, they push bottom lane, they take objectives, they take your camps
And
as
look
well.
at the control of the jungle on the side of ADV.
All
Man,
those swords.
lahat ng opening may
Yeah.
CCTV guys.
Lahat kita, all their movements are being watched by Chickmate. And it is a factor for them to make a decision as well.
Yeah.
Kung pupunta ba sila ng Dragon, pupunta ba sila ng Baron, both are available already.
I mean, that's what I said earlier about the side of Chickmate, that they always look at the bigger picture of the game, which right now is very synchronized to the way they push towers. It's all first tower down and secondary towers almost down too.
Yeah.
Super balanced.
Yeah. Masarap panoorin ang rotation ng side ng Chickmate. Right now, available ang ating Dragon.
Helios?
Will they commit? I don't think this is going to be a good idea, especially that Agnes is still in top lane, doesn't have a teleport as well, and then now taking the
That
damage.
easy rumble right
Going to
there.
be fully committed by the members of Chickmate. The Temper Fate is going to stop for a bit of time.
yeah.
Flag and drag is now. Helios is just closing the distance.
Manila?
Hexical Divinity going to be used here on the Manila, just blocking down, and they take down the Jarvan as well. 2 members fall down on ADV. As Agnes is still in top lane, Chickmate will just take this Dragon for absolutely free. Jade pushing mid lane as well. The Tactical and Rock already on the way. I don't think he will be able to take this down. Okay, he is successful in taking the tower down, but at the cost of his life, for sure. And Chickmate will not hesitate.
Not really sure if that was the right play or there from the Jade. I mean, we got the push, but again, what Ian said, at what cost? And going back to the clash earlier and the Dragon, I feel a little bit of determination coming from the Texas, but again, the way the rotation that Chickmit did on that one, it's a lot for them.
Kasi trinap sila ng Chickmit dito eh. Ang tagal available yung Dragon kanina, pero hindi nila tinake. Oh, yan na. Oh.
Intention can't even get close. He can't. He just can't, man. They just turn onto the Camille, but Tante is just being revived by the Zillion. Intention's now knowing HP practice
He
with
can't
this.
go
But that is
anywhere.
still going to be there from Chickmit. One by one, the bodies are falling down on the side of Adventures. Looks like they're trying to fight back, but they just can't plant the marks.
They have one goal because again, they got the Baron and they know the pushing, the pressure that Chickmit is creating on this game. They have no answers yet for ADV. Again, you mentioned Intentions can't go near the pit. So, okay, the timing of Tante, securing, that's getting the jungler, that's going to be our main key because they have objectives and they do it. They're simply lovely.
I mean,
Lovely.
Man, paano nila binibigay yung mga major objectives natin dito? Man, kanina pa available yung mga objectives na yun. Like yung sa Dragon gusto ko lang bumalik to kasi sobrang ganda ng play ng Chickmit doon. Hindi nila kinukuha yung Dragon. Hinihintay nila na i-contest yan ng side ng ADV for them to be able to reach them, no? And make mistakes. Kasi at this part of the game, wala nang inner tower eh. So inhibitor towers na lang yung meron. Wala na iba pupunta na side ng ADV kundi lumabas sa base. So pinapalabas nila and take those fights na which is in their advantage because of the gold lead or in secure the
Gold
kill.
lead, man. Intentions, are you gonna go in? Or are you just gonna let them bash your turrets one by one? Mid bot lane, oh my god, he is overexcited! They're actually gonna be taken down. The Rise just gonna use the stasis to buy some time. They're still gonna be going in with Tante going in inside the range of the Nexus. The damage is gonna be there, but Manila actually won't be able to take him down. It's just gonna be a 1-for-1. Scorn even died.
I like the way that Chickmit is doing their gameplay because, again, they're waiting for ADV to react. So once they react, the more chances they may be making mistakes or maybe making a good play. But so far, mistakes are being shown here by ADV.
Yeah, they are forced to make mistakes. Kasi pinipressure sila dito sa side ng Chickmit eh. Like, walang na-waste na time ang Chickmit. Either nag-farm sila, pero at the same time, habang nag-farm sila, yun na rin yung part ng map na kung saan gagawa sila ng play. And pagdating nila dun sa objectives na gusto nilang kunin, nakukuhaan nila. Same as what they did yesterday. Basically, walang na-waste na time, walang na-waste na movement. And in terms of execution, man, on point. Maliban na doon sa ginawa ni Helios kanina. I think medyo nag-overstep siya doon. Or medyo may konting miss goal doon. Giving away a shutdown goal on the side of ADV. Pero still, right now, ADV trying to struggle this win and wait for another win condition for them. Because Dragon Soul spawning in 50 seconds.
Maganda yung power spikes dito and late game scaling ng Adventus. Kaso nga lang masyado kasi silang behind talaga.
Yeah.
We're seeing like 14,000 gold being maintained by Chickmit and that is a lot. It's like at least 4 items sa pwedeng mabili mo. Depende pa. Pwedeng 5 pa kung mura lang. And Adventus, it's just hard for them to come back. They're just stuck in the base. Tante now just getting their attention alongside with the time-lapse. And Adventus, they're even fleeing. Tante baiting them. Again, time and time again, it's just those jabs, those pains, and Adventus can help but respond.
They're just pushing them back all that time. Whenever objectives are about to spawn, they know what to do, push them back, and they react to that. And so far, it's going to be tough for ADV since in a few seconds from now, DR and Barrett's about to spawn. Soul point for CKT Chickmit. And I think they are going to challenge, maybe potentially. This is the last.
They got spotted. They know they're there. They're just gonna be flipping it. They don't want to give the soul, but Hero's actually going in, popping out the ult, trying to buy some time as well. Intention's gonna be taking that. Amazing team though connected on the 2, but the damage still not there. Scorn is gonna be the target as well as Manila is just popping up the stage. Is still gonna be taken down here by Tactical as the rest of the crew dies. No one's dead at the side of Chickmit, but it's only Scorn being alive on Adventus, and that's gonna be the age by Chickmit. I think that's gonna be the game as well. A very decisive start of this game. A very decisive fight in a way to end the game as well. 16 minutes and 50 seconds. Chickmit dominates Adventus.
There we go. Game 1 in the books. Another orchestrated play coming from Chickmit. Again, very balanced. They know what to do. They practice as pretty sure, and it was a one-sided game. Like they had the moments they're coming for ADV again, having that first blood, but after that, I think that was the the ignite that they were looking for to really put the flames bigger and bigger as the minutes goes on.
And that is the advantage when you play by the book. Eh. So even though they got like a very bad start, no? The first blood on tactical, the tower dive, as well as yung mga plates na security dito na side ng Adventus, once na nag-hit na ng 6-minute mark, the way